Welcome to today's news wrap up. Let's dive right into the top stories making headlines today. Tulsi Gabbard nomination for Director of National Intelligence has advanced through the Senate Intelligence Committee with a narrow 9-8 vote along party lines. Republican Senators Todd Young and Susan Collins ultimately supported Gabbard, ensuring her nomination moved forward. The committee also voted to advance RFK Jr.'s nomination for Health and Human Services Secretary and Pam Bondi's confirmation as U.S. Attorney General. The full Senate is expected to vote on these nominations soon, with supporters of President Trump actively voicing their demands for confirmation. The Trump administration has initiated a significant reduction in the Environmental Protection Agency's workforce by notifying over 1,000 employees of their immediate termination. These employees, who have been with the agency for less than a year, received emails informing them that their probationary status allows for immediate dismissal. This move is part of President Trump's broader strategy to cut on what he considers wasteful federal agencies and restore accountability. The decision has sparked concern among union representatives who argue that such mass firings are unprecedented and leave little recourse for affected employees. This action follows previous efforts to downsize the government, including buyout offers to federal workers. The EPA has faced several controversies under the Biden administration, including financial oversight issues and allegations of misallocated funds. FBI agents involved in January 6 cases and Trump investigations have filed a lawsuit to prevent the Justice Department from accessing their names. The FBI has already turned over the names of 5,000 employees who worked on these cases. The agents fear retaliation, including demotion or denial of promotions if their identities are revealed. Former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe stated that the agency is in utter disarray as President Trump continues to remove officials involved in these investigations. And I'm on Trump's side with this, of course. This situation has created a sense of fear among FBI agents as they await further actions from the Trump administration. And they should be afraid. I'm glad that they're afraid, because maybe they won't be classifying normal Americans that's concerned about their children as terrorists. Over 20,000 federal workers have accepted President Trump's buyout offer, which aims to reduce the federal workforce. This number represents about 1% of the federal workforce, but it falls short of the administration's target of 5 to 10%. The U.S. Office of Personnel Management issued a directive allowing federal employees to resign with full pay and benefits until September 30th, 2025. This move is part of Trump's broader strategy to restructure the federal government and remove deep state obstructionists. Federal employees have until February 6th to accept the offer. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy recently claimed that he and his wife were housing an illegal immigrant above their garage, daring federal authorities to intervene. However, after being called out by Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, Murphy admitted that this statement was false. He clarified that the individual in question is a legal resident and a friend, not an illegal immigrant. Murphy's initial claim was seen as a political stunt, as his quick retraction has drawn criticism for his lack of credibility. Would you expect anything less? El Salvador's President Nayib Bukele, sorry if I killed his name, has offered to house dangerous American criminals and accept deportees of any nationality in exchange for a fee. Bukele's proposal aims to make El Salvador's prison system sustainable by taking in convicted criminals, including U.S. citizens, into the country's mega prison. CCOT Secretary of State Marco Rubio praised the offer as an extraordinary act of friendship. though legal experts argue that the U.S. cannot legally banish its citizens. I would definitely agree with that. I don't think that could be legal. But critics also highlight the harsh and dangerous conditions of El Salvador's prisons, raising concerns about the proposal's feasibility and human rights implications. Now, I don't care if they send illegal immigrants there. That's cool. They can go. The Trump administration has begun deporting illegal immigrants to Guantanamo Bay. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt announced that the first flights carrying illegal migrants are en route to the detention facility. This move is part of President Trump's broader strategy to repatriate illegal immigrants and ensure that their home countries take responsibility for them. El Salvador, Venezuela, and Colombia have agreed to accept their citizens back, as well as illegal criminals from other nations. This initiative aims to address the issue of illegal immigration and enhance national security. Senator Joni Ernst has revealed shocking details about the misuse of USAID funds. She highlighted several questionable grants, including over $1 million for DEI initiatives in Serbia and tens of thousands for a transgender opera in Colombia. You can't make this stuff up. Ernst also pointed out that USAID funded coronavirus research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology, which is now believed to be the origin of COVID-19. And y'all know I reported on that as well. Other examples include promoting pottery classes in Morocco and paying for designers and models to attend Paris Fashion Week during Ukraine's war with Russia. You can't make this stuff up. This is crazy. Ernst's revelations have raised concerns about the agency's spending and the potential for corruption. A recent report reveals that the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, played a significant role in ousting Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro. The agency, with a budget of over $50 billion, that's more than the CIA, well, all the intelligence communities really, have been accused of using American taxpayer money to fund anti-misinformation bills and legal advocates in Brazil, ultimately leading to Bolsonaro's defeat. This move has been criticized for advancing a left-wing agenda and interfering in Brazil's political landscape. The Trump administration plans to shut down USAID, citing its lack of accountability and misuse of funds for nefarious purposes. Critics argue that USAID's actions have harmed U.S. interests and bolstered China's influence in the region. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell has confirmed that the league will continue its diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) policies, emphasizing that these initiatives improve the sport. No, it doesn't. Goodell stated that the NFL's commitment to DEI is not a trend, but a fundamental effort to attract the best talent, both on and off the field. So if you're looking for the best talent, why do you have to use DEI? Just let merit work. But he highlighted the Rooney Rule, which requires teams to interview at least one minority candidate for head coaching positions, as an example of the league's dedication to DEI. I mean, so what, they interview someone, that doesn't guarantee them a job. It's really it's full of crap, is what it is. But this stance contrasts with President Trump's executive order to end DEI practices in the federal government and similar moves by corporations like Target, McDonald's, and Walmart. Lastly, Elon Musk has responded to Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer's criticism of the Department of Government Efficiency, of DOGE, by highlighting the importance of their work. Schumer accused DOGE of being an unelected shadow government and called for Congress to take action against it. Musk countered by stating that the, quote, hysterical reactions from the left prove that DOGE's efforts to eliminate federal government waste are crucial. He emphasized that this is a unique opportunity for the American people to defeat bureaucracy and restore democracy. Musk also dismissed claims that DOGE is interested in private financial data, asserting that Their focus is on identifying fraud and wasteful spending. But of course, bureaucratic people that's part of the deep state like Chuck Schumer is against it. But that's all for today's news wrap up. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.